The Pattaya City Expats Club is a non-profit social organisation and our speakers are volunteers. The club as such assumes no responsibility or liability for the professional reputation of or the quality of services provided by the speaker today.
The world. You have to be an incredible dreamer to achieve things, right?
I think dream is the most important asset on the planet because everybody think that everything is easy. It's not easy. You know, life is not easy. And I think this is also the charm of the life. If it was easy, everybody can do it. I don't want something easy. I want something difficult. And it makes also the test better, you know. So dream, it's when you're young. It's very strange because when you're young, you dream a lot. And after years and years, you stop to dream. This is what I noticed, you know. People stop to dream because you have a job, you have kids, you have your own problem every day. And this is, I think, the wrong thing to do. You have to still dream all your life. And every time when I dream something, so you wish it, you dream it, and you make it. This is for me, what you have to do. First of all, you have to dream about it.
Okay, but at least it stopped anyway, so ironically. What was the main dream, the first dream that you had? Because I call this part M like Morocco, and then we're moving to the second part called the artist mining. Because of course, to be a superstar agent, first you had to be an artist. So what was your artist dream and how did you achieve it and go for it?
Yeah, I think the key of the success to be a very famous talent agent is to understand the artist. So we have artists now today. So if you're not in the mind of the artist, how you can control the artist in a good way? I mean, control in a good way. Because the problem is now it's a huge business. Entertainment is $100 billion business. So everybody jump on this industry. They do a lawyer, they are accountant, they are businessman, financial people, and they jump in this business because they saw the money is crazy. But the only way to talk to an artist, you have to also feel like an artist. So that's, I think, my key, because you have to dream about. My first dream, to be honest with you, was to meet Michael Jackson. It was something like really for me, and I had the chance to work with 3T, the nephew, Janet Jackson, Jermaine Jackson. So for me, it was a dream, but the dream is never stopped. We have another dream, you know.
Yes, exactly. So, there was a song that I called the Parisian song. How? Because Paris is a common link. And at what stage of your life did you arrive in Paris? What age? And what did you discover? Coming from Morocco, what surprised you in Paris when you arrived?
First impression in Paris, it was cold. Very cold. But not just the weather. People was cold. I always say something funny. Paris is the most beautiful city in the world. But God loves equality, so he put French inside.
That's a good one. Yeah, that's a very good one. Amazing. Good job.
Because for me, Paris is the most beautiful city, but the problem is the mindset of French people. They always criticize, they're never happy. They have a traffic jam, is crazy. They always do strike. They're greedy. So, but honestly, I did 167 countries. I did a many-time world tour with many artists. Honestly, Paris is very beautiful. And in terms of architecture, history, the problem is the French.
Yes, the problem is the French. But still, you still have an office there, though.
Yeah, I have an office. I have also one of my house. I have 5 houses. One of my houses is in Paris. And honestly, I'm very happy to arrive to Paris, but I'm more happy when I leave Paris.
Very cool, very cool. Okay, of course, there's a key question. You mentioned Michael Jackson, but who are the mentors of you who are also the mentor of many people? So who are your mentors? If you have to name number one mentor, chronologically, I'm talking. The first one, then the second. Who are the Manis people?
The first one who really impressed me when I was in LA, Los Angeles, it was Quincy Jones. again, linking to Michael Jackson. He was the manager and the producer of Michael Jackson. This guy was a beast. When I talked to him, I was very young. I have maybe 25 or 26. I had the chance to meet him through another artist, Diana Ross. So I met him and I talked to him. I said, listen, I want to learn from you. He said, you have nothing to learn. I said, what do you mean? He said, this job is the most complicated job in the world. And now, after maybe 30 years, I completely understand what he said. It's crazy job. This job is the best and at the same time the worst job sometimes. Because people change the mind, people doesn't respect the promise. But in the same time, I think that's make also the charm of this job because you need to adapt. I think the key is to adapt yourself. You know, me, I born with the vinyl, so I'm sure you know, vinyl disc. Then it was the CD, and now we are in numeric. And I don't know what's gonna come, NFTs maybe after. So every time it's changing. And the only way, I always say, you don't have to most beautiful, to most handsome, to most powerful, to most stronger. It doesn't matter. You need to adapt. Adapt with the key. And I think Quincy Jones was very, very smart to tell me that.
Very cool. Very cool. Okay. Of course, yeah, the next song was Estelle's song, like American Boy. Then, okay, so Africa technically, then we go to Europe. Then, of course, Born in the USA. What's your relationship with the US? Now, you almost, there's a joke of a famous Moroccan comedian, you know, I have the Moroccan dream or something like that. Yes. So your Moroccan dream is almost the American dream. Tell us about it.
Actually, is the name of my documentary. It's going to release next year in Amazon. I think you saw the trailer.
Yes.
You can saw it after if you want. It's only 2 minutes, don't worry. I'm not going to bother you. It's going to be, the name of my documentary is going to be The Moroccan Dream, because we played the game. And to be honest with you, it's the same story. Americans are very different of us, very, very different. But one thing we can accept and respect, American, they always give you a chance. You know, I just arrived in America. I think my first experience, I have 16 years old, almost 17 years old, no money, no language. I didn't speak even one word in English. I was from Arab country. At the time, it was Iraq war, so imagine it was crazy. Muslim, everything bad. My father, my mother have nothing to do with entertainment. I was not in let's say, in a minority, and they give me my chance. They say, we open you the door, just walk. That's why I respect America. They give me my chance, and I have to admit it, is one of the best countries in the planet for entertainment.
Yes. So
no brainer.
Now you develop so many superstars, and of course, developing so many superstars, you become what we call a superstar agent now. Because I've seen the people, and it's going far away from entertainment right now. It's just because you are in that Moroccan American network, European network, etc. So tell us, I mean, at least 3 unexpected bookings that you had to do. I know one for sure, because it's for me the most surprising. And I don't know if you remember that anecdote. He's going to tell you the name of the guy after. I called Manny and I said, hey, it's interesting statue you're posing with. I thought he was in a museum, you know, like Madame Tussauds Museum. And he said, no, this is the real guy. You know who I'm talking about?
Thanks God that we have the video of my meeting with him. Otherwise, nobody gonna believe me.
Yes.
It was a very strange story. So Washington, D.C. reached me and said, you're gonna be on the contest to be the agent that is gonna hold this very special event in Europe. I say, who is the talent? He said, no, he's not the talent. He's the ex-president. So Barack Obama. I said, Barack Obama? He said, yes. So you selected to be the agent to gonna organize everything. I was shocked because they make a double check on me for 6 months. So my case, thanks God, I got it. So it's a good sign. And I meet the guy. The guy is very amazing. You know, he's very cool, and we talk a lot. We talk about Morocco. We talk about Africa. We talk about French because he's also very close to France. So he's an amazing guy. And for me, it was a dream to work with Barack Obama, you know. Whatever we said, he was not a perfect president, like everybody knows, but at least he represents something that some black guys can be also a president in America. It's very difficult. And he's very smart, and honestly, he's a very humble guy. We talked honestly for 20 minutes straight, you know. And it was very cool. And about the picture, it was very funny. Of course, I wanted the picture because, like I said, I worked with everybody from Michael Jackson, Diana Ross, Snoop Dogg, everybody. And he said to me, no, you don't understand. It's not you, you're going to take the picture. It's my official photographer. So they took the picture by themselves. They sent it in Washington, D.C. They correct everything because he's very smart of his image. He don't let nobody. Because when you meet him close, it's very different of the picture, trust me. It's another man. You know, it's very old and everything. And I was, wow, the picture is not the same. But after 1 week, I received the picture. And to be honest, it was amazing for my parents, mostly for my parents. You know, my daughter don't even understand who is this guy. But for my parents, they was very impressed. Because I said to my parents, you have no idea, I did Michael Jackson, I did Diana Ross, I did Snoop Dogg. Who is these people, you know? They don't care. Barack Obama, so they put the picture on the living room. It's not bad.
Very cool. Congratulations on that. And okay, a recent actuality with you is that you were at the Olympic Games with one of your artists, of course, Snoop Dogg, right? And who are, apart from Barack Obama, people outside the entertainment world, because we saw your A-list. There's only A members, so you worked basically with everyone we can call from, the American show business, let's say. So outside of Barack Obama, in sports, or who are other people you work with or have worked with?
I have two names in my mind. One is Mike Tyson. So I organize everything for Mike Tyson. For me, he's a legend. I'm here for boxing because I have a passion for box, and I think Thailand, for me, it's amazing. I'm in a camp now, so I just keep one of my training to be here. I train twice in the day, so morning and the night. But I do around 7 hours. He knows. And Mike Tyson was a legend, and I met him in Italy. It's a very funny story, very quick. Long story short, like we said. His ex-manager called me from Las Vegas. He said, I'm in trouble. I have one of my talent. He's breaking all the hotel. It's a true story. Huh? You can Google it. So he was destroying all the suite of the hotel. Why? Because his agent sent him in Italy, and the deal was off. So he flew for nothing. So he flew from Las Vegas to Milan to shoot a commercial or whatever. I don't know what they're supposed to do. And he's canceled. And at this time, Mike Tyson was really broke. He had no money, nothing. He was completely broke. We're talking 25 years ago. Huh? And his manager, ex-manager, asked me to go to Milan to fix the situation. Then me, I didn't know it was Mike Tyson in the beginning. I was supposed to jump on the flight. And I say, who is the talent? He says, Mike Tyson. I say, you want to die? I say, let me think about, and this is why I love in Moroccan. I don't want to show off my Moroccan. We're a little bit smart. I said, I'm not going to go to Milan without any good news. So what I did, I swear, maybe 25 agencies. I call in Italy, I remember in Germany, in Spain, to find some deal, because he's there. He's in Europe. And I find one guy in south of Italy. He told me, Mike Tyson. Oh my God, I have a deal for him. I say, what is the deal? He said, it's a Fiat. You know the car, the Fiat? They was looking for him to shoot a commercial. They reached many emails, nobody answered them. And I called this guy. I say, how much is the deal? At this time, it was a lot of money. He said, $500,000 for 2 hours shooting. I say, $500,000? Wow, it's a good deal. I called the agent in Vegas. I say, listen, I have a good news. So you're supposed to give him $300,000 for this deal, and I have even more. I have $500,000. He said, are you sure? Because if I tell him it's not true, he's going to kill you. I said, let me call back the Italian guy. I said, at this time, it was the fax, you know. Send me the fax with the contract. So he sent me everything was legit and everything. I jump on the flight. You have to understand. Raining the room. And this guy opened me. He was with the rod, naked, with a big muscle like this. I was looking at him like this. Come in. and the rest is history.
Very good. Very good. Wow. Super.
Everything will be in my documentary with pictures, with everything to prove everything. I know it's difficult, but this is all true.
Yes. And you said another name?
John Travolta.
Wow. So what's going on with him?
I organized his release series in Cannes Film Festival. The name of the series was The Goat. I remember the big one. Of course, when he was in dance, like me, and professional at high level, I was looking Saturday Night Fever, you know. And meet the Mint, the legend, was amazing. Also, same story. I think I had the chance to work with Stevie Wonder, John Travolta, all the biggest legends. It's very strange because bigger you are, simple they are. Very strange. You know, usually you meet, let's call a small star. They're showing off. They don't want to take picture with nobody. They don't want to shake a hand. They don't want to talk with nobody. And I find out in my life, after 35 years, I know it's a lot. I'm very old. I find out that all the biggest celebrity I meet in my life, they are the simplest. Michael Jackson was shy. Imagine, Michael Jackson, Stevie Wonder. I have a story for Stevie Wonder. Trust me, it's the last. I did a big tour with Stevie Wonder. I think, I don't know, Mr. Musician, but Stevie Wonder is the one. After maybe 10 shows, I went to him and I said to him, Mr. Stevie Wonder. He said, yes. Of course, he's blind, so he don't see me. I say, can I talk to you? He said, yeah, of course. So he hold your hand like this. And I say, you know that in Morocco, you are more than legend. You are a god. He answered to me, he said, I am famous in Morocco? I said, no, you're very famous around the world, but Morocco, they love you. He said, do you know that I know Morocco better than you know Morocco? And I said, what is talking? Maybe my English is good or whatever. I said, what do you mean? He said, because I smoke every day.
Wow.
I love this one. It stayed in my mind all my life. And I was laughing and I said, wow, I'm joking with this Stevie Wonder. That's very funny.
Wow, super. Okay, and now I remember a weekend quote, by the way, our friend David, right, who Serrero, who's doing your documentary. And there was a question that I read in the media that was an interesting one, and you answered very intelligently to that one. So I'm going to re-quote that question, is can you make real friends in that industry, and how and who are they for you?
I will tell you something. I think I have always the same answer, but I think it's the truth. Before to be superstar, they are human. So in superstar, they have crazy guy, humble guy, stupid guy, asshole guy, whatever you want to call it. So that's the reason I said people, they are normal people. They're just a little bit exposed. That's normal. They have a lot of money, that's for sure. But they're still human. So of course I have a good friend, like really good friend. Like I can go on holidays with them. They come to my birthday, I go to the birthday. They know my child, they know my wife. But honestly, if I can't be friends, it's better for me. Because you know, when you put emotion in business, it's never a good idea. You have to be cold. I think the best deal you do in your life, I don't know, maybe we have business entrepreneur in the audience, and don't put emotion in business. This is what at least American teach me the best. No emotion. It's just a business, it's not personal. I love. That's why when American told me that, I love this. It's true. In a business, you don't have to put emotion. Otherwise, you took the wrong decision.
Yeah, so who are your friends? If you can name some, at least a few. Or
I'm very close to Snoop Dogg.
yes.
You know, he's one of my best friends in the business. Of course, he's one of the most successful musicians in the planet now. He's the biggest. He sold 100 million albums. Akon, I'm very close for different reasons, because Akon is very pure guy. He loves sport like me. We have the same vision. You know, he's very humble. He's very family guy. You know, and 50 Cent, I love him too for this hustler side. He knows how to make nothing with everything. You know.
Very cool. Okay, and now last questions are gonna turn around Thailand. So you arrive here to train Muay Thai, right? So after a few days already at the camp, what was surprising me, because there's another friend of ours, Nassim Big Nas, the producer. He told me, yes, Manny is coming, but Manny is our friend. He's always the 5 stars guy. He's the 5 stars man. He's always in 5 stars. And what the most surprising for me is his humility. You know, we went to his 5 stars hotel, of course, and then he said, okay, the camp is 2 minutes walk from here. I say, okay, well, let's go, you know. And I discover it's not even 1 star, it's maybe -2 stars or something like that. It's really rough. So what, so far through Muay Thai, because as you know, I went there with the Olympic Federation of Muay Thai as well, and we're gonna meet them forthfully this week. What do you discover about the Thai culture, the Thai ambience? How do you adapt? How does your mind adapt? And how does your body adapt to that situation?
First of all, my body is completely destroyed. Those people are machine, you know. I never imagined in my life to have so much. They push me, my limit. You know, I'm very athlete. I was a high athlete. But this level, it's something. First of all, I will come back with this because my body is hurt. Yesterday I did 2 hours massage. Is not enough. I need more. Those people is machine. Secondly, I will explain you something about the comfort, the looks, and the all-light level that I have. Of course, I travel a lot by private jet, and I'm always in the best hotel in the world. I have myself a drivers and amazing cars, whatever you can imagine. Of course, this is all poor habit. I always said, I'm not rich, I'm all poor. This is very different. I will tell you why. Because when you're rich by born, you're born rich. You don't even know what's the test of to be rich. You understand? I'm happy to born poor because everything I have, I appreciate it. First of all. Secondly, I don't think money change people. I will tell you, money revolve a characters. More you have money, better we can understand who you are. If you are an asshole, you're gonna be the biggest, richer asshole. If you're cool guy with money, you're gonna be cool. Look, Bill Gates, he go to eat some snake alone, just in one hot dog. Because he's like this. This is his personality. You understand? So money doesn't change people. And I will tell you about the camp. I came to the camp. I don't even look, it's dirty. I don't even look the bathroom. I don't care. I came to looking for something. This is how I am. I'm coming here to suffer because my comfort zone is very easy for me. You know, I wake up in Miami and Paris. I have a cooker. I have a driver. I go to my office. I have a ton of assistants. And here, I'm nobody. I'm like everybody. This is what I'm looking for. You know, it was funny because the Thai coach is an old man. It's like a movie. The guy smoking. He have a big belly. He talk to me. Go. And I love that. He don't care. He don't even know who I am. You know, when we start to training, one French guy was here. Of course, he recognized me. He said, oh, can I take a selfie? He took his phone out. He said, no phone here. We're here to train. And I love that. I love that, you know. And even for me, it's better. I'm very comfortable because I feel like he doesn't care who I am. Because if I'm in Europe, they would never train me like this. Oh, do you have something? Sorry. You understand? Here, they don't care. And this is what we're looking for. And I think this is the future. More you are rich, more you are famous, better you're going to feel you want something real, authentic. And that's why I love Thailand. And they are amazing people. It's like a family now. I love them. And I will promote Muay Thai around the globe, just for that.
Thank you very much. This is Manny, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much.
Thank you for everything. Sorry, I know I talk a lot, but this is part of my job. And I'm very happy to be here. And honestly, I don't know if everybody live in Thailand, but it's a beautiful country. And for me, this is just my opinion, is not enough. People doesn't know enough Thailand. You need to spread more image around the world. We know about Thailand, but not on this level. You know, I call some friend in LA and New York. I say, you have no idea how beautiful. It's very beautiful country. Very. I think you need to improve some maybe image or marketing.
Yeah, external marketing.
Yeah, it's going this way, I think.
Yeah. The Muay Thai is part of a global vision of the Thai, let's say, tourism authority of Thailand. They want to promote through, they said, food, fight, fashion, and 2 other subjects that start with
That's
that,
smart.
you know?
That's smart.
So,
and people like you guys can talk about this country because really it's beautiful. Even the landscape is. We drove with the driver from Bangkok to here, and I was impressed. It's very wild and very beautiful. We didn't have this image in Europe and America of Thailand, really.
Okay.
Firstly, it was amazing hearing about your amazing life. Thank you for sharing
Thank
that.
you.
That was really quite special. As I said in the introduction, this is probably the best connected person we've ever had on the stage here. Amazing, right? Amazing. Has anybody got a question? You don't feel obliged to, but you have a question. Oh, we have a question. Excellent.
First of all, excellent. And going to different countries, learning different cultures.
Thank you.
Awesome. My question is how do you decide that someone's going to be an A-lister or that you would represent them? Do people come up to you, or how about you? What do you look for?
You know, to be honest with you, everybody have a fire inside. The only thing we need to find the matches. That's it. This is my image. Everybody have a fire. Everybody here you have to be strong in something. You have to know what you're capable to do it. You understand? The problem, people have the wrong vision. They think they're good for something, but no, I think you're born for something else. If you find the skill that you have inside you and said, this is what I'm the best. And I know when I was young, for example, my mother told me recently, very young, like 4 or 5 years, I think this age is very important. That's why I'm very close to my daughters and trying to understand them. You have to listen, you know. And I said, listen to the child, because they want to tell you something and you don't listen. That's the problem of the parents. They want, I want my child will be a doctor. Maybe he's not good to be doctor. Maybe he's going to be amazing cooker. Maybe he's going to be, and he's good too. You understand? He can be whatever he wants. And the problem is, I always said, scare about the young dream because it always happen. I love this one, you know. So I was very a dreamer, really. I was in my house. I think when you don't have money and you're quite alone and you find a way to escape your spirit outside of your house. And this is the most stronger asset you can have, is to dream, because nobody can stop you to dream. That's the best.
Well, thank you for sharing your dreams that came to fruition with us. Very special and unique journey. How did you meet this guy, I have to ask?
20 years ago in Paris, he was performing. He was quite famous in the music business. And of course, everybody knows everybody. And we clicked directly. And we have a very good friendship. And he told me, I want to move, because it's half Thailand, I think. But I didn't know. I just discovered recently, you know. And he was a talented guy, you know, and he was singing opera. And it was very rare in the club. He was the only one doing that. And he was like part of our team, you know.
So you didn't realize he was half Thai. How long ago did you realize he was half Thai?
Just 2 days ago. I said to him, what you fucking doing in Thailand? I said, why here? Why not LA? Why not New York? He said, because I'm half Thailand. I said, wow, this is crazy after 25 years. But he doesn't look Thailand guy, no?
You disguised that well. Well, we have a very, very small token of our appreciation. I'm sure you have much more interesting awards and stuff on your wall, but
thank you so much.
Thank you so much for coming and spending the time with us to share your amazing journey. And let me shake your hand, Ease, for everything you arranged for the club and stuff. It's really appreciated, deeply appreciated. Just charming meeting you, Moose. Yeah. That was a title we came up between us, Dancing with the Stars. That sums up quite a bit of your life. Exactly. Yes. All right, well, if you go and sit down for a second, we'll wrap up the meeting. I think, is there any more open forum people feel moved to share at all? I think we might have. So it's been a really amazing morning in the club. We had the Beatles.